So welcome back to Orchid House. I'm Olivier in Fort Lauderdale, and today I wanted to show you my Vanda mariae, which is a species endemic to the Philippines. So maybe Jim Rubio wants to chime in. These are small flowers, as you can tell. It's supposed to be free flowering, but for me so far it only blooms once a year, but they are long lasting. So they easily last 45 to up to 60 days. And I have two spikes, and there's a third one coming here as well. So it's very floriferous. The flowers look like they are red, but if you look at the back, they are actually yellow. The back of the flowers are all yellow. And they are actually overlaid with dark red, brownish red, and which is the color that you see here. Now, it's actually a very close relative of limbata. Now my limbata is not yet in bloom. The flowers would be different. I mean, they look the same, but the color is quite different. Those are a solid chestnut brown. And also, if you compare the two plants, you can tell the leaves here of the limbata are wider. These leaves here are much more furrowed. They are narrower, they are harder. It's a smaller plant. So mariae is smaller, smaller leaves. This has bigger leaves, but the flowers are very similar. So these are cousins basically. And so you treat them like any Vanda. Obviously, you water them every day. They don't really have a medium. They grow in a basket, but they need to be soaked every day. Then before I let you go, I wanted to show you my Vanda Somthawil, which got awarded yesterday, and I have one spike here, two spikes, three spikes, there's a fourth one here behind, and then the award doesn't mention it because I guess it's too small, but there's already another spike coming here, so we have a fifth spike. It's also a similar type of flower, much bigger, but also it's a yellow flower basically overlaid in something that's darker than the mariae, brownish red. It's extremely fragrant. Now this is not a species, it's a primary hybrid with denisoniana and merrillii in the background. And if you know the two parents, you will notice that this really looks like a merrillii and has nothing to do with the denisoniana, maybe a little bit in the lip. So this is a case when one of the parents really has dominant genes and completely overpowers the other parent in the cross. So I got an AM AOS 85 points. Was quite happy with that. And again, I mean, if you're here and it's very hot and warm, I mean, the fragrance carries like feet away. I would say 5 feet away easily. So that's it for today. Thank you much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.